Walk to work with my roommate here, Steph.
Because Alvin is a loser.
Yeah, so the counter just started on the phone, so maybe it didn't start when I thought it did. So I am, let me restate. I'm recording full and uncut my walk to work each day. Now, I just left my unit. Here are some elevators we're waiting on. I'm doing this is because we do have some staff coming over here soon, and I want them to kind of see some of the sights that they may see on a regular basis, yada yada, blah blah blah. Also, so that you can see what I go through every day going to work.
Because he's a loser.
Yeah, I am kind of a loser. So the elevator was here just a minute ago, but I had to be a pain in the butt and tell Steph to send it away because I wanted to record this video. So you can probably shave off like a whole minute of this, because normally it wouldn't take this long. Because this is the second time that we've actually gotten into the elevator, or it's the second time we've had an elevator arrive for us. So, there's a mirror behind me. You can see the back of my neck. Yeah. So, I guess I'll keep you entertained while we're doing this. Copyright! What's that? Oh, just an ad? Ad. So, I am trying to grow my hair out a little bit. Kind of looks like crap right now. But it is what it is. So we are now reaching the ground floor. We went from the 14th floor to the bottom floor in about 35 seconds, 30 seconds or so.
I'm just going to walk a bit behind you.
I'm what?
I'm just going to walk a bit.
Okay, fine. Anyways, so you can see Steph's still back there. I'm a little bit for more than a meter. I don't do metric. I don't really understand it. Anyways, so this the unit that we're in, the building is called Olympic Heights. We're in the third tower. There are 3 towers of Olympic Heights, and this is the one that we're in. This is a medical clinic that just opened up. Look at it in all of its prettiness. There's a guy over there sitting at the desk. So yeah, this actually just opened, what, a week ago? The medical clinic? A week, 2 weeks ago? Something like that. So it's fairly new, but we do have other medical clinics here in Eastwood. Eastwood is fairly, what's the word I'm looking for? I mean, it's a small little community, but it's also,
It's in the middle of nowhere.
well, yeah. It's a small community, but it's got everything. Bus stops, as you can see. Well, no, wait, that's a no parking sign. That's a bus sign. And there's other sites along the way as well. We're coming upon, oh, that's another thing. There are banks everywhere. Not just on the way to work, but everywhere. Like, we got BPI, the Bank of the Philippine Islands, there. A little bit of wind going on. We've got Metro Bank up here. We got Fitness First up here. As you can tell, I don't utilize that as much as one would hope. I used to live in that building. The way that Freedom currently does it is that they give you a housing allowance. And when we were in that building, the living arrangement was a little bit different. But when we got the housing allowance, we moved into a different unit. Not because we had to, but because we wanted to. By moving into a slightly older building, we actually got a lot of perks. 1, the elevators are a lot quicker. 2, we got a little bit more square footage for what we were paying. So, why not, right? So, here, tous les jours, which, when Acromat, aka Potato, I miss you, Potato, when he was with us here in the Philippines, he taught me that means of the day. Not necessarily anything particular. It's not the soup of the day, not the bread of the day. It's just of the day. Which, I mean, I guess works and all, but you know, whatever. So there are a lot of different paths to where we're going. The path I'm taking you is a little bit more roundabout. Actually, no, it's not. It looks like it, but it's actually one of the shorter paths. Yeah, there are different. How many ways do you figure there are? 6 or 7 different ways we could get to work. But I wanted to make this somewhat of a shorter video, so.
And we wanted to go to Starbucks.
And he wants to go to Starbucks, which means that this is gonna take a tad bit longer than normal. I may pause the video when we go to Starbucks. That sounds like an idea. Have you ever seen that, where the phone's got a pause button on there when you're recording a video?
Yes.
What, really?
Yes, caveman.
I've never seen that. Okay then. So, here we're walking past Army Navy, and I'm pretty sure we have those in the States, but where, I wouldn't know. It's a foreign concept to me. It's different and interesting. We also have a Cold Stone Creamery and a Wingstop. And here we are at Starbucks. So I'm gonna pause the recording for now. So here I'm actually only a couple of steps away from where I left off, and I have a Steph now. So there's a Steph, and I'm gonna put him behind me because I know he likes making faces at me and doing weird gestures, because that's just what that's a Steph thing to do.
Too early.
It is right now about 9 a.m., which is when we try to start our day every day. And with the journey to the office being so short, it's not that big of a deal. Like, if we leave the house at 9, we're there at, like, I don't know, 9:12 on a slow day. Like today, I'm not necessarily walking as fast as I normally would because I've got you. I'm trying to slow down, show you things, stuff like that. So we just went through a parking garage. Well, caution, low headroom. Security guard over there. Hi, Mr. Security Guard. Hi. They hate me here. Either that or they love me. I don't know, but I say hi to them all the time. So anyways, here we're in City Walk. City Walk is, well, it's the walking place of the city. Ooh, Big Ole. I like eating there sometimes. Sometimes, not all the time. There used to be a really good restaurant called Jack's Loft right here. I don't know why they took that away. Maybe low patronage figure? Yeah. But
It used to be empty before it would accept us.
yeah. So here in Eastwood, we're actually getting an Anytime Fitness. Oh, by the way, I found out where that's going to be.
Wow.
3rd floor of the big mall. The Anytime Fitness. You know where the KTV that place used to be? It's where that was. So here there's a buffet called Something Fishy. And then over here we've got a place called Kyo-chan. It's like a Korean chicken place. And then we've got Yellow Cab Pizza. That's pretty much the go-to when we can't find anything else to eat.
It's pretty much the worst, most expensive pizza in the city.
Yeah. It's because they deliver. That's pretty much why we eat there ever. There's a KFC. I've never been to that KFC because reasons. I was actually doing really good about not going to McDonald's either, except for this guy. This guy likes his McDonald's.
I don't like McDonald's. You're just terrible at making decisions.
There's actually a Wendy's going in right over here. Wendy's. It's been a while since I've eaten at a Wendy's. I might maybe try to eat there.
Wendy's is tiny.
Huh?
Wendy's is tiny.
Tiny portions?
Yeah.
So, going up the escalator here, there's an escalator on one side and stairs on the other. There's a smoking area behind me. Some shops there, kind of kiosk style. And there's a place right there that I eat occasionally because it's like $1 a meal.
Did you know the smoking ban goes in effect this month?
Yeah, I'd like some more clarity on
It's
that.
15th every month it's smoking is banned in public.
Wait, just the 15th?
1 day every month.
One day every month. Okay. So we're actually entering one of the entrances to the office building. There are multiple entrances, but this is the one we use most of the time because you get to go up and over traffic, and you don't have to wait on traffic lights or anything. So this is Cyber and Fashion Mall. So there's escalators there, an Ideal Vision there, and a bunch of other places you may not be familiar with, so I'll not show them off. Ooh, this is really fun. So, the entrance to where the elevators are, it has these stainless steel panels. So it's kind of like a fun house because they're not all even, and like, well, you can see it makes things look all bendy. Yeah, it's kind of like funhouse mirrors. I don't think that's the original intent, but that's pretty much the effect it gives. So yeah. Over there, the guy with the red hat. There he is. That's John Anthony. He's part of our QC team. Cool guy. Sometimes. Not really. Most of the times he's like evil. Don't tell him I said that. Moving. All right. So while I'm showing off office people, I've got Jean Ray. Say hi.
Who brings me breakfast now?
I've got JC, aka Julius. John Anthony, we talked about him. He's like pretty much Dr. Evil. Yeah. Anybody else? And then Steph, you don't know him at all.
No.
So the elevators here, as you notice, there are a lot of them, and they only go to certain floors. Like for instance, the one that we're in now goes from it goes to the 2nd, and then it skips all of them up to the 18th and up to the 28th. And here we are. We're at the office. This is where we trade our shoes for our outdoor shoes to our indoor shoes.
Because no goes anywhere.
Those are his words, not mine.
They are true words.
And then
True.
we sign in using our wallets. No, using key cards, which I keep in my wallet. All right, guys. Thank you so much for walking to work with me. Today it looks like about 13 minutes. Normally it doesn't always take that long, but I figured I would slow down for you. All right. Bye, guys.